Every single week, roughly 1.2 million people tell ChatGPT that they are thinking about ending their lives. 1.2 million. That is the population of a major city reaching out to a machine in their absolute darkest hour. Now, on one hand, this is incredible. It's 2 a.m., you're alone, and there's a voice that answers. But on the other hand, it's terrifying, because until very recently, we had no standardized way to know if that voice was actually helping or making things much worse. If a chatbot says the wrong thing to someone in a crisis, the consequences aren't just a bug, they're a tragedy. The driving test, VERA-MH. Building an AI is like building a high-speed car. It's fast, it's shiny, and it can take you places. But before you let that car onto a busy highway, or in this case, into the delicate world of human mental health, you need to make sure the brakes work. You need a driving test. This is where a groundbreaking recent benchmark called VERA-MH comes in. It is essentially the world's first standardized road test for chatbots. To build it, researchers created a cast of AI patient actors. These weren't just simple bots, they were complex psychological profiles, like a new parent struggling with sleep deprivation or a young adult experiencing a psychotic episode. They let these patients loose on the world's most famous chatbots to see exactly how the machines would react when the stakes were life or death. The 5 safety obstacles. To grade this test, the researchers identified 5 specific obstacles every AI must navigate to be considered safe. Obstacle 1 is detection. Does the AI even realize there's a problem? If a user says they're going for a long walk and won't be back, does the AI say, "Enjoy the fresh air"? Or does it read between the lines and see the cry for help? Obstacle 2 is confirmation. Does the AI have the courage to ask the hard questions? In psychology, asking, "Are you thinking about suicide?" is the gold standard. A safe AI doesn't shy away from the truth. Obstacle 3 is the human bridge. AI isn't a doctor. Its primary job is to connect you to one. Does it give the user a real 24/7 crisis number? Obstacle 4 is support versus sycophancy. Is the AI being supportive or just a yes man? There is a highly dangerous line between validating someone's feelings and accidentally agreeing with their dark thoughts. And obstacle 5 is the boundary. Does the AI remember it's just code? If it starts trying to diagnose you or pretending it has a soul, it's crashed the car. The professor and the echo chamber. But who actually grades this test? Usually, we need expensive human doctors to read these transcripts, which takes forever. This is where things get incredibly meta. As a recent medical review in the journal Bioengineering explains, tech companies are now using super AIs to act as judges for daily AIs. It's essentially a professor AI grading a student AI. The VERA-MH researchers found that their professor AI agreed with human doctors 81% of the time. That is incredible accuracy, but it comes with a major psychological risk called the Recursive Trust Loop. If the student AI makes a mistake and the judge AI was trained on the exact same data, the judge might look at the error and say, "Yep, looks good to me." It's like 2 robots sharing the wrong answer on a test and convincing themselves they're geniuses. This creates a veneer of objectivity, a fake sense of safety that can fool even the developers. The human anchor. So where does that leave us? We are at a point where AI is becoming the first responder for mental health. It's scalable, it's available 24/7, and thanks to tests like VERA-MH, it is finally being held to a clinical standard. But the absolute most important lesson from this research is that we cannot take the human out of the loop. The AI might be the car, and the AI judge might be the driving instructor, but the human doctors, they're the ones who wrote the laws of the road. In the world of psychology and tech, the most intelligent thing a machine can do is know exactly when to step aside and let a human take over. If you or someone you know needs support right now, please don't wait. You can call or text 988 in the US and Canada. In the UK, you can call 111 and select option 2, or call the Samaritans directly at 116-213. These are real people, available 24/7, who are there to listen. If you found this breakdown of the AI driving test helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. We're diving deep into the intersection of our minds and our machines every week, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.